The Out of Our League podcast is proudly sponsored by New Scotland Spirits. New Scotland Spirits distills rye, wheat, bourbon, and single malt whiskeys from grains grown in the fields of New Scotland, New York, and then ages its spirits for over half a decade in charred oak barrels at the base of the Helderberg Mountains. Order online at newscotlandspirits.com and raise your game with our Helderberg whiskeys. New Scotland Spirits. Nostalgia in a bottle, a good time in a glass.
All right. Shut up, everyone. Hello, listeners. My name is Greta, and this is Out of Our League, the show that chronicles the lives of the 12 members of the LOCAS League who have yet to be kicked out. As always, I'm joined by League Commissioner Figs.
What's up? Sorry, I fell asleep with my eyes open just like Elaine.
Speaking of Elaine, active League member Elaine.
Hungover.
And our draft day daddy, Jesse.
Hello, everybody.
Thanks for joining me, guys.
Why do you have sunglasses on? You didn't drink one fucking thing yesterday.
No, I'm just wearing them because they look cool.
Oh my God.
Do they? I don't know. Who
Says
told you that?
Jury's out.
Anyways.
I think they look cool.
The beacon of cool thinks they look cool.
I mean, I got these snazzy white shoes on.
The fact that you just said fucking snazzy is the problem. I mean,
Pipe right in, folks.
Are you guys making fun of my vernacular?
The what?
I can't. I'm not doing this.
He loves SAT words as fuck.
It's how I speak. What is another synonym for vernacular?
And also how you
I
fucking
don't know.
write
Where's
it.
Turks and Caicos, fucking Jesse?
I don't know.
I don't even know your name right now.
Listen, let's actually talk about this because I know everyone is really stunned that I didn't know what or where Turks and Caicos or whatever the fuck it's called is.
Caicos.
Turks and Caicos. So last night, Greta brings me to the Capitol Grill, and I just will. I got it. The Lux Life, as she calls it. It's great.
It's not for you, though.
It's 100% not for me. It is. I don't even know what I'm doing there. I'm so completely
says
out of
that?
place.
Oh, the Lux Life is not for me.
I felt
Okay.
I felt guilty about being there. Like I don't even know why, but I'm.
Did you feel guilty as that Wagyu was going down your throat? Ugh.
It was so good.
Yuck.
But it reminded me of how my intestines are not equipped for food that rich. Over the course of
What
a
a
good
joke.
1 hour this morning.
Grow up. Grow up. What a fucking joke.
We're back. We're talking about draft day, and we're going to be hearing from some of the other members of the LOCAS League and talking about their draft experience and how they're feeling on.
One of my favorite members.
Our food's here.
Can it be brought in, or do we not have the type of service out there?
Oh, you like Lux Life when it's
Oh,
convenient, don't
yeah,
you?
right?
Like service
This sounds like a very luxe
request.
option. So
I guess you're right. I guess maybe I just need to get a little bit more into the Lux Life thing.
But for now, since we're the only ones acquainted with it, do you mind going to get the food?
I don't mind at all, but here's the thing that I'd like to listen to. I want to understand what Elaine was talking about when she said that she had made 2 mistakes with her draft pick, because I don't know how that happens. So you guys discuss.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll catch that.
Go ahead. Go
on
get
the-
our food,
on the
please.
listen.
That would be great.
God.
His name is Yo Elvis.
Don't
No.
fuck this up. Caicos.
Dude,
What the fuck is he talking about that you made mistakes?
I wanted
She
to
admitted
pick.
she made me. Yeah.
I wanted to pick what's. I can't remember.
Amon
St.
St. Brown.
And I go up because I rushed, and I freaking look at the Brown.
We're doing great today. We're
At the
killing this.
last name's Brown instead of
Saint Brown.
Ooh.
So I'm like, it's
oh,
not
so you
there.
couldn't find it.
I'm like, it's not there. My time runs out, and I'm like, I'm just gonna write it in. But then I'm like, no, it's just not there. And then I just picked Marquise Brown, which whatever. It's,
Not a bad pick though.
No.
it's not my fave.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, but it's a good
stickers-
flex.
It's not my fave. It's not my fave.
The stickers that
You
we
want
use
Alexander
for,
Madison for him?
We'll talk about that offline.
the stickers that we
Offline.
use for the draft, even though they're color coded and like based
In
on
alphabetical
position,
order.
they're in alphabetical order. So if you're not looking for Saint Brown, you're in Brown, you're obviously looking at the B's.
Yeah.
And not the S's.
That was bad. That was the first mistake. Then the second mistake was when I was trying to get another quarterback. And I meant to another.
I had one and I didn't even know who it was.
TB12, no falta respeto, por favor. That means don't disrespect
Compórtate.
for all of my non-Miami Spanish speakers.
No, I meant to get Trey Lance, which Figs got, and I freaking picked up
Would you like to talk about that
Lawrence.
offline?
Trevor Lawrence.
He's not going to be bad. He's not gonna be-
Sunshine, bro.
Yeah, sunshine. He's not going to be bad.
Whatever.
Little sunshine.
I blame the gauntlet.
Mistakes are
games.
opportunities for birds, as the wise Bob Ross said. Those aren't mistakes, they're birds.
Who said that?
Or leaves. Bob Ross. Remember when he was like, you didn't make
Oh,
a
yeah.
mistake.
Oh my god.
Those are leaves.
That's right. That's right.
Wait, I want to call Kristen
Oh my God, she's my favorite.
because
Do we
since
have to
she's-
wait for Jesse to come back in with our?
No.
No, Kristen.
This is taking a very long time to get the food.
I know.
know.
Like, what is he doing out there?
Yo Elvis, how many of them are there?
Hold on.
You think there's multiple Yo Elvis? How do you even say that? Yo Elvises?
All right.
Y'all
I'm
decide.
calling her. Let's see how she feels today.
Hi, you reached Kristen
Oh,
Ramirez.
this bitch.
Sorry I missed your call,
Hates us.
but if you leave a message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message.
Am I hearing
When you have finished
Kristen?
recording,
Yeah, you are.
you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Didn't we just tell you that we were gonna call you? What's going on? What is this? Did you go back to sleep because you're so hungover? I'm done with you.
That's remarkable. It literally was like 5 minutes ago.
Let's speak in facts. It was 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I
and
mean-
I could begin.
We
a
told her
5-hour
3
nap.
minutes.
I could begin a 5-hour nap within 8 minutes. 100%.
She's gone. We lost her.
Let me try it one more time. Hold on.
Dude, at one point she was one eye. She was doing the one eye thing again.
Yo.
Hello.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
It was weird. I saw the voicemail from you, but not the phone didn't ring. That was weird.
That's weird.
AT&T, man. Piece
How
of
are
shit.
How are you feeling today?
I'm not feeling great, to be honest. I'm really not feeling great. But at least I didn't draft you having Cook in the first round.
Ooh!
Oh,
You
Jared
didn't,
Cook.
You didn't pull up
Jared
dreams,
Cook.
basically.
Derek Cook, whatever.
There's- What was her excuse? It was like, there's too many cooks in the league. I go,
but you happen to pick the one that doesn't matter. So.
you picked the free agent tight end, so I don't know.
Are you just waking up now, though, or what?
Waking up is an interesting word. I haven't really left bed. I've been in and out of sleep.
Sounds like a typical Sunday for me that I'm not allowed to partake in today.
Yeah, it's not really a typical Sunday for me, but I am just.
So I'm
I
gonna
should not have
I'm gonna
gone
be a
to
little
that conference.
controversial. I'm gonna start this a little controversial, Kristen. There was a survey monkey sent out,
Uh-huh.
and one of the
Yeah, I
questions.
saw it.
Did you see the one about you?
I did see the one about me.
Well, it was an 100% answer of true. So they think everyone here thinks, that you will not be participating in person next year, and that you will leave the burden of your participation on us. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, it's year 5. We planned a trip.
I love proving people wrong. So go ahead, you smash that true button. And then when I walk in next year with every single croqueta that they sell at the Versailles in the airport, then you all are going to have to eat that and crow.
I don't have the receipts with me, Kristen, but I seem to recall that there was the same representations made by you last year that you would be in person this year.
There it is.
Well, I guess I'm a
shit
liar,
stirring.
Jesse.
So you're lying then, but you're not lying now.
I guess.
Will there be penalties, Executive Commissioner Figs? Will there be penalties in the event that Kristen is proven to be a liar? If she doesn't show up next year, will there be additional alcohol that she needs to imbibe? Will there be some sort of detriment to her performance or order in the draft?
Oh, I will be sending a package from us pre-draft for her to open as a gift.
Okay. Now,
And as my friend from a very long time, I think she can anticipate the contents of those packages.
Yeah, I know exactly what's going to be in that box.
But you're not going to get it, right? Because you'll be here with us drafting.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I hope that that the Smirnoff Ice in there doesn't break or go bad by the time I get back up here to New Jersey to find it. So I'm going to be down in Miami for the draft.
Speaking of Smirnoff, you actually told me that you still have some hidden in your apartment when you blacked out from last year.
Yeah, that's why I haven't cleaned my apartment in a year. I'm pretty sure they're under the sink. So I'm just not going to go over there.
Wow. The audacity of Steph then, huh? She did it again. She did it again this year.
You did it again this year?
She did it again this year. She claimed she did not wash her hands after urinating, which is also
Disgusting.
foul either way, because Elaine went in there right after and there was a Smirnoff Ice right at the hand towel.
Mm.
What are your
did
thoughts?
Elaine drink the ice, though?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I didn't drink it because Katri owed me an ice from last
Right.
draft. So I graciously
Oh.
said, Katri,
hold
here
on.
you go.
You said if side bets are allowed in draft, I thought that this would be appropriate if they had a secondary market of Smirnoff Ice exchanges. So when
Everyone here's lost because they don't know what the fuck you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I mean, Jesse.
Listen to this, Kristen. So remember how Katri owed me a Smirnoff Ice? Remember that? Because we all were like, oh, let's save her, even though she won the fucking trophy. We said, let's save her.
Right.
Yeah, fantastic. So I go to hand over my Smirnoff Ice to her as a fuck you, I knew we shouldn't have saved you. And she pulls out some bullshit little piece of paper
What?
in some bullshit ref's handwriting
Oh, my God.
that says, one free removal of Smirnoff Ice.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
What are your thoughts on
She's
him just making that decision of like, oh, you can
Jesse did
absolve?
that?
Yes, you can absolve yourself of.
I'm done with this guy, bro.
Where did he get the fucking balls to do that?
I don't know.
The audacity.
it was a
But my
game
question
time
is-
decision, okay? I had to conscript people to assist in the management of the gauntlet, and that was the only way I could entice anybody.
How much
Really?
bullshit is that? Because he didn't do his job, so he forced Katri
Wait,
to do.
yeah. So Jesse can't do the one job that he's given. Then he makes up bullshit rules to try to get other people to help him do his job. That then end up ruining the integrity
Yep.
of the entire city. What are we even doing here?
I don't know.
Exactly.
What are we even
Exactly.
doing here?
Fuck
You know why I'm not at the draft? Because Jesse's at the draft. All right? You want-
You know what? I'm gonna actually fly to Jersey next year,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna draft with Kristen.
We're coming to you.
You see? That was a bullshit call, dude.
I should not have done that. Fine. You know what? If I had had any type of guidance from the commissioners, I might have known that I wasn't permitted to do that.
Jesse.
I'm just saying.
Jesse, this job is in a fast-paced environment. We're looking for a self-starter, right? The commissioners, they can't be holding your hand throughout the draft.
Thank you.
You know, this is what do you think we're doing here? Bunch of amateurs?
Exactly.
Apparently, he's the amateur. That's for sure.
Kristen, it's a great question. It's not that it's a bunch of amateurs. It is, however, a bunch of violently drunken people. And so there were things
Yeah,
that
as a former, maybe still, violently drunk person, you cannot expect to be in a situation where you need to be checking in with them on what to do.
it was I'll admit I was insufficiently prepared for the onslaught of the inebriation.
Even though you were there last year,
Yeah.
you were unprepared.
To your point earlier in our recording, you even said that this year was going to be different, and it fucking was. The degree of intoxication was dramatically increased from last year.
warned you, so don't tell me you were unprepared. Is not the word.
Good point.
You were prepared and you failed.
All right,
Somebody
I'll accept
somebody
it.
in a completely different state observed that via Zoom. Are you kidding me?
Well, Kristen, aside from Jesse's, I can't even put a word to what you did.
My
Anyway.
failure, basically.
Aside from Jesse's failure, how do you feel on your end? Obviously, I know it's not the same. How it went for you and like your drafting. How do you think you did?
Well, I risked that more of the drinking things were taking sips of White Claws and not shots of Fireball, because that doesn't make me feel good today. I also like, who gave me a defense? Did I draft a defense?
No, I think we stopped at like
No,
the 13th round.
I stopped way before that.
Please go check the group me because I'm pretty sure you typed a defense, bro.
No. Oh, you did. Was it Tampa?
Yeah, I have the Tampa defense.
Yeah.
I have like a kicker who's out. I'm like, who the fuck are these people on my goddamn roster?
Kristen, I feel you, dude. I had no idea, honestly, I didn't know who my quarterback was.
Oh my god.
It's Tom Brady, by the way, but I had no idea who my quarterback was. I just forgot who most of my team was outside of Cooper Kupp, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
Do you like your team?
Yeah.
I think you have a great team.
Do I like my team?
Yeah,
I think you have a solid team.
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know who's on my team yet. Whenever I take a look at who's on
Well, we play each other first, so I looked at your team and I'm fucking terrified.
Wow, that's good.
I'm very, very nervous about playing you. Not gonna lie.
Kristen, because you were dependent on people at the actual draft in person to make the selections for you, were you concerned that there would be any type of sabotage, that when you gave a request to some of your compatriots that they would unfaithfully discharge that task?
There's two answers to that. All right. One, I record the Zoom just so we had the record straight. Not because of that concern, which had honestly not crossed my mind, but instead because of all of the accusations from last year that I wasn't drinking. I needed to put shit on the record. I also don't think that anybody in that room had two neurons to squeeze together to come up with a plan to fuck over my draft order.
We didn't.
No,
we didn't.
No,
I wasn't too concerned.
Now,
nor did I have the ability to critically evaluate the situation and even generate that fear to begin with.
Now, it has been widely stated that in terms of someone who brings a real sense of purpose and seriousness to the draft, I'm curious, what is your perspective on the fact that everyone for an entire year now will be locked into decisions that were made or that they stumbled into on a single day of drunken activity?
That's how life works, man. You know, what are you going to do about it?
Do you think it enhances the satisfaction of winning, or does it make the overall performance, the way the league stacks up at the end of the season, is that more a game of chance?
I mean, it's always a game of chance, right? You don't know who's going to get injured. Some rookie pops up and starts taking the attention away from your first or second round pick. You never know. But I like the mystery of I don't even know who's on my team because I was blackout drunk when I picked them.
Right.
All.
You like the mystery of not remembering how you actually drafted.
Yeah.
So would you say, and this is where I'm coming from it, because I'm very interested. We talked about this a little bit earlier, and I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. Is the degree of alcohol that the LOCAS League members drink on draft day, is that not akin to just running the auto draft?
No, we're probably drafting worse than auto draft.
Yeah, Jared Cook. That's not on the auto draft.
I was about to say
that is not on the auto draft.
I can't. Speaking of mystery, I can't wait to see Jared Cook pop off this season.
Which team? Questionable.
Now, Kristen,
if he scores a single point,
for who? For who? Scores a single point for who?
Himself.
I'm just saying, if it happens.
In what game? Against whom?
Anytime this season, if that man scores a single point for Bream, I will go to the store, purchase a pack of Smirnoff Ices, and record the.
You should.
I love that bet. I love that.
That's a bet that I'm willing to make. If he makes a single
amazing
point
is
this
that
year.
you haven't even asked for anything in return. You're just so confident it's not going to happen that you've just put your own like it's your own risk. I think
Wait, on or off the bench? Does he have? What if he's on bench and he gets points?
Can't do that.
Yeah, how do you get
Just
points on
making
the bench?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, players still do stuff.
Oh, you
They're
mean on Preem's bench?
Right.
Oh, yeah, a single point. Didn't specify starting or on the bench.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. A single
Dude.
point anywhere.
I swear to God, some news comes out on Fantasy Life. Jared Cook
Pops off.
gets drafted to the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to cut to Kristen
Runs for 80 yards.
housing a 6-pack of Smirnoffs. Oh, shit.
Kristen, you're a good person to ask this too, because obviously you've got a handle on the entire game. When you've got a guy like Jared Cook, would he be mortified to hear himself talked about in this manner? Or is this just does it go with the territory?
I'd be mortified to be Jared Cook.
I think he'd just be happy to be in the conversation on a fantasy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Good point.
This episode's going to drop. He's going to get the little Google ping, right? Because obviously he set a Google alert for any time his name is mentioned.
Oh my God.
For sure he has that shit set.
And I think he's just going to be so excited to be mentioned on such a well-respected podcast on fantasy.
So, Kristen, do you think that in the main, players like fantasy football? They like the idea that this is how people are engaging their performance.
Like, do I think NFL players enjoy what fantasy is?
Actual playing players.
Right. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I'm sure when they have a good game, they enjoy it. When they have a shit game and they get just a bunch of just Twitter trolls going at them, being like, "Oh, this guy fucked up."
Yeah, exactly. This fucking guy sitting from his couch is telling me, "What the fuck did I do today? What the fuck did you do today, sir?"
Yeah, but then maybe they just like go to a bank and cash a $10,000 check and ask for it all in ones, and then they just sit in that. I don't know what the hell they do. But I promise you they don't give a shit about us.
You know who else doesn't know what the hell NFL players do? Jared Cook. Oh shit! I'm never gonna let her live that down, man.
No, man.
I think no one is.
I hope she changes her team name to something with
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you smell that cooking?
The word,
I'm gonna donate my franchise
I
name.
don't smell it.
I'm gonna donate my franchise name. I'm sorry, I know you have doubt, but it's so much
No,
funnier if
yeah.
it's Jared Cook.
Take it now.
Hey, Preems, I'm donating my franchise name called You Smell That Cookin'. Cause nope, I don't.
I don't smell it.
He's not cooking shit.
He's not even in the kitchen, bro. Guy's not even in the kitchen.
wait, because that was your first pick, can she like not even
No, she
drop
can't
it?
do anything.
can't drop
she
him.
cannot drop him. She cannot fucking drop
Pobre
him.
Dios mío.
It's the best. It's the best.
No,
Oh,
and then
I love
Katrina. Then did you catch Katrina drafting Chris Carson?
No.
Oh,
Katrina dropped our retired friend Chris Carson after some egging on, but still happened,
yeah.
and we
was
all
the point.
died.
Figs in everyone's ear. Oh, I can't believe nobody's picked up Chris Carson.
Well, do you remember, was it 2 years ago? I drafted Andrew Luck. I think.
But that's not fair. That's not fair to what happened to you
And
then.
then he retired the next day.
next day.
Like,
Dude.
hungover.
Andrew
Dealing
Luck
with
was
this
like the
girl.
shit. Like
Yeah.
he's a quarterback. That was the exact same thing happened to Frank. He drafted Andrew Luck, and it was last year, and Frank got Sacco.
Oh,
Look at that. And exactly what happened to you. He drafted Andrew Luck, and then Andrew Luck's like, I'm retiring
yeah. This is
with his
also-
weird voice that he has.
Yeah, this is also why they say to like do drafts as late
Later.
as you possibly
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
before season, like literally like leading right up to season
Yeah.
because things like this happen and
And then you're screwed.
Yeah, somebody gets traded or
then you're Sacco.
Injury and preseason game or some shit.
Right.
Why do
Yeah.
you ladies choose this weekend? It's pretty much been the last weekend in August for the last several years, right?
No.
No, because we can never fucking get anybody to get together on Labor Day.
Yeah.
I would love to do Labor Day.
Well,
So I could do draft. So I can draft on Saturday, get obliterated, and have 48 hours
Yeah.
to recover before I had to be a person again.
Let's shoot for that next year with our trip. It's got to be Labor Day. I mean, what the fuck else? What is everybody doing? It's fucking Labor Day. The whole point is you
Please.
don't have shit to do.
I mean, sure.
Okay. Well, that's going to be the plan.
My optimism is very,
No.
very low.
You had mentioned something about franchise team names. What do you mean by that?
So, Kristen, for example, is a franchise. So she uses the same name no matter she's a franchise. So her team name is Kendall Snowbirds. So she always has that name no matter who's on her team. I name it after players.
But you get to make up your own name for your assortment of the drafted players.
Yeah.
And you
Also known as a team.
and your team, your fantasy team, when you make up a name for it, you make up a name for it year by year, unless you decide that's always what I want to call it.
There's a franchise and then there's naming it after a player.
Right. Like last year I was Kelsey Lately because
She names it after players. Yeah.
Right. This year I'm still figuring it out.
I'm a franchise.
Yeah. She's E Bones.
And I just add a Z to each season.
For every season she adds a Z.
So now it's
Pretty cool.
E-Bones.
I like that one.
Yeah.
And I like Kendall Snowbirds because Kristen was from Miami.
Yeah.
And now she's a snowbird because she lives up north.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in the league that notoriously makes a new name every year?
Steph.
What do we know what her name is going to be?
Multiple names in a year.
Multiple
probably-
names in 1 year.
She'll probably do something with Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, I assume. Right?
I would hope so. Right? That's the guy.
I think Guthrie changes it too.
Guthrie changes it.
I can't remember everyone's name right now.
Preems doesn't. Oh, no. Preems does.
Yeah.
James does. Michelle doesn't. Michelle's a franchise.
Yeah.
Right?
Michelle's a franchise.
What about Jackie?
Jackie's Alpha.
Yeah, she's a franchise.
Yeah.
Right. She's franchise.
Alpha. That's a whole nother slew of like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Well, I'll tell you what. I know that we're obviously not likely to have too much success, but borrowing from the example of Kristen being willing to take our call, I think we should try to at least get a couple other members of the league on the phone.
Piffed.
Good luck.
Good
The
luck.
day after draft, and it's a fucking Sunday.
We were
Jesse.
lucky to get Kristen.
That's why I pick her.
You were
reliable.
lucky to get me.
Kristen's reliable, man. That's why I pick Kristen.
Kristen, do you have anything else that you want to share with us? Contributions relating to future performances of the draft or yesterday? What else can we give you space to say?
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Thank you very
you.
much.
Thank you
No.
so much for that.
Helpful.
We're
Insightful as
here
always.
waiting like, yeah, give us some insight.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm
She's
I'm
fucking
too
tapped
hungover to
out.
think.
She's tapped out.
All right. Well,
Just like us.
we really appreciate it, Kristen. And with that, get the fuck off our phones.
What
Love
an
you.
asshole. We
Can't
love
wait
you.
to see this shit on Bravo.
Bye.
Bye.
Bro, do
Baby
you
steps.
see this novel that I have to read for a fucking ad right now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this?
Yeah, that's Jesse's style of email. J.K. Rowling.
This isn't an email. This is an ad. This is an ad.
Fucking J.K. Rowling emails.
My God.
Once upon a time in a land far, far away.
Where the leprechauns are.
Jesus Christ. It's 4 paragraphs. 4.
It's a 60-second ad. Just read it.
In a galaxy long, far, far away, there was a boy
On the mountains of Arandak.
It's been 84 years.
who has never heard of the Turks and Caicos. First class was unknown to him. All the snacks and beverages he could consume. Oh, man, fuck.
Fuck me. All right. Feel like I'm getting ready for the combine with this bullshit.
It doesn't start unless you do it.
I'm just intimidated by the following 3 paragraphs that I'm just like seeing at the bottom that I have to fucking read. And there's more. Like fucking bullshit.
Tell us to shut up.
No, that's like the intro.
Go. Sorry.
I'm about to put you on this with that girl.
Happily.
Let her read this masterpiece.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
We'll still be here at 3 o'clock. Calling all influencers, content creators, agencies, and brands. If you're seeking a place to record your podcast but don't live in the Miami area, then get yourself on a fucking flight. Because there isn't a facility in Manhattan that rivals HGAB Studios at 46 Northwest 36th Street. And if you knew what Jessie did with her there last night, you'd agree that your mother's basement isn't an ideal recording location either. The Out of Our League podcast is proud and grateful to record in HGAB's podcast studios. The Gen Zers running this place keep their rates competitive to support Miami's creative community. And if you're listening to us or watching the show on social media, you already know it doesn't get sexier and more professional than this. With easy-to-use recording equipment, advanced production capabilities, and the industry's best mics and lenses, HGAB Studios is where the path to the big league starts. Or at least we fucking hope it does. Otherwise, it's back to your mother's basement so we can get in on the action too. Go to hgabstudios.com and book a session. But don't reserve our time slot because we got here first. We're Out of Our League at HGAB Studios in Miami. Deuces.
Obviously, we've talked a little bit about the fact that you guys have themes for each of your draft days. This theme, the theme was it bald men? That was it? It could be open-ended? There wasn't any, like, it had to be famous bald men.
It was famous bald men.
It was
Like,
famous bald men.
why would you just do bald men?
Well, like for example, someone came as a cartoon character.
Because he is famous.
I see. So they were, as long as it was just something, a bald man that was widely recognizable. That was it. Famous bald men.
Correct.
So who did we have? Who was represented in the costumes when they showed up to draft day?
You had Mr. Clean, which was Greta. Mm-hmm. You had The Rock, which was Michelle.
Who are you? What are you wearing?
You can't smell.
I love the tattoos that she did, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was really good.
I would have gone another route. I would have done the mock turtle.
Yeah.
Can't.
But
He
he's
had
not
hair.
bald. The Rock wasn't
Oh
bald
shit,
during
you're
that
right.
time.
He had hair for that.
And it was
one.
so funny, too. It was like a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
You had Preems as...
Mike Tyson.
Oh, that's right.
Mike Tyson.
Who are you? What are you wearing?
And when she said Mike Tyson.
The best.
Wait a second. Does she not actually have a stutter?
No, she has a lisp.
She has a lisp.
She does in real life, but
I didn't hear.
You added a stutter for her? She has a
Wow.
lisp. God damn, dude.
I didn't even
Doesn't she have a
notice.
stutter? Mike Tyson also doesn't have a stutter.
Bro. I can't.
That's what I meant.
is it?
God.
Doesn't she also have a stutter? Well, neither Preems nor Mike Tyson have stutters. Just an FYI.
Oh my God. You had Preems with Mike Tyson. You had Dana Lee as Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats, which was hilarious.
Who are you? What are you wearing?
Tommy Pickles.
Tommy Pickles, dude, the pipe cleaners for hairs
Oh my God.
killed me.
Killed me.
Killed me.
Just
She had-
three. Just three of them.
And
they
she would
were
like
white.
fix them. Like,
Yeah.
She
They were
had
white, so she painted them black.
because we all were like, no, man, like he has like little hairs that stand up. And she goes, no, and she
No,
pulled
they-
the picture
they
up,
go
and
back,
it's
yeah.
3 really long,
Long-
single strands of hair, and she made 3 pipe cleaners.
Yeah. No, it was amazing.
And the diaper, she used the shower curtain to make a diaper.
Yes.
and she would put like the shot.
Yeah.
She would put all her little like her numbers,
Oh
her
my God.
post-its in the diaper.
Yeah.
No, you know what she told me when she went to go buy her costume that she went to, I don't know if it was Goodwill.
It was Goodwill. It was Goodwill.
And she had bought like a white like boy short type of thing to put underneath the shower
diaper.
curtain, and she said that the lady at Goodwill picked up the huge underwear and like spread them across and like folded them and like shook them out, and Daly's like, damn dude, put your fucking hands down. She's like, this lady just outed me for buying the largest pair of white short briefs ever. She goes, $1. When she told me this, she goes, of course that happens to me. Of course. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to tell. It was a
that was
great
funny.
story.
I forgot who else was there.
Jackie was Professor X.
Jackie in the freaking wheelchair as Professor X.
Steph was the
The
mask.
mask. Katri.
Katri was Bane.
That Jackie kept calling her the Punisher.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no,
yes.
dude. It's
Yes.
She goes, and she films Katri. She goes, wait, you aren't the Punisher? And
Yes.
Katri looks at her with disgust. She goes, I'm Bane, bitch.
Yes. What was Kristen?
Kristen was the guy from Rick and Morty.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
And then we had, dude, Crystal and the dedication.
But
Yeah.
that's what I said. So
As
committed.
Homer
She painted her whole face.
Who are you? What are you wearing?
the acrylic paint.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, dude,
Yes.
she's like, my eyebrows are really hard. I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna make it through.
I walked in, it was just all yellow.
Yeah,
Neck too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She went in.
she went in dedication. And then hello,
Us.
Oh yeah, you guys
Come
were
on.
cute. That was
Dr.
cute.
Evil, and Elaine was mini me. It was so funny. She's like, I have to be everywhere you are. So I would like take 3 hops to the left, and she would like walk on her knees, like.
Yeah. It was
You gotta
good.
show the
I
little
have.
hands.
Look at my little hands. Look how cute they are. No.
Funny fact about these little hands: Elaine just carries them in her purse for emergency
like
use.
everywhere.
I
Everywhere.
love them. They're so cute.
And like not just like
Yeah.
recently. This has been a while now.
Yeah.
Like
Since April, guys, relax.
Whatever.
Since April.
Oh,
Which is
Wait a second. Wait. Since as in preceding this theme, like you had those independent of you being mini me.
yes.
Yes, in her purse.
'Cause
Ready
look
to
how
go.
funny. They're so tiny. Oh my gosh.
She
look.
kept
they're
putting.
actually the wrong way.
No, they're not.
Oh yeah.
Like my
Hello,
thumbs.
match my thumbs. She
I
kept
don't know
putting.
why I thought for some reason hands should be like this. We're fucked. I'm fucked.
She kept
We're
doing
fucked.
this. She kept like putting the little hands on like the boobs. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, it's a little hand.
It's so cute. I really enjoyed this year's theme.
That's nice.
More than others.
You guys definitely actually put a lot of that. It came out pretty well.
Whatever.
She'll never get over the fact that we couldn't do
Like,
anything else.
Posting that shit on my social. I'm just like,
Oh, so but you wanted the retro option. Is that
I wanted anything else.
Is that well? What do you propose for next year? In other words, do you get an opportunity to influence that decision
No, I mean yes, by my vote.
and nomination of a topic? Right.
I don't know
She can't be an IG thought as Mr. Clean.
exactly.
So what are you trying to do for next year? Have there been any thoughts? I know that you're just a day after the draft day, but
We should just do like a stripper theme just to acquiesce Greta.
I'm fine with that.
A euphoria theme.
That would be. Look at this. Look at all these ideas.
Look at us.
I'm a fan of the meme one. Like,
And-
come as your favorite meme.
and what is the process? So if you wanted to do like the meme option, how do you get that into the discussion? Is it a vote? Is it a some sort of poll that you guys do, or
No, so the commissioners came up with options, but I told them, I was like we already do a lot of shit. Like I would like for the league to participate in making. So I think it would be nice for them too, like for everybody to be like, oh, let me throw a theme in the hat, to vote on, and it's just less things that we have to think about.
Well, we've received a lot of feedback and requests to speak with what I think has been widely declared to be draft day's most drunken mistake. And that I'm teeing that up for next week's episode, where we'll be speaking with Preems. That's how everybody knows her. And so she'll be joining the podcast, and I think we're also going to be checking in with the Boys League about their draft day performance. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, they have some good ones too.
Well, in that case, why don't we wrap this up, and we'll see everybody next week. Do you want to take us out, Greta?
Yeah, just get the fuck out of our league.
Wow,
I'm doing the best I can here today.
the wheels are falling off.
They have fallen. They fell off a while back. The amount that he has required me to work today, I'm so done. I'm getting the fuck out of my own league.